Corruption has been a big problem for many years, hurting our country and our people. One of the most examples is 1MDB, where billions of ringgit were stolen. Money that should have been used for schools, hospitals, and roads went into the pockets of the few greedy people. This has caused so much harm to Malaysia's economy and reputation. But not only this, corruption doesn't only happen at top, it also happens in everyday life, like when people pay rebels to get things done faster, or when favoritism is used to give someone a job.
This is a very serious issue that undermine the integrity of education and the standards of current society. Cause in today's competitive job market, it's not that easy to get a job, and some individuals resort to buying like fake degrees or like certificates so that they get hired for the position they are not qualified for. It looks legit, but I would say it represents dishonesty, and it will mislead employers.
Fake degrees and certificates are the form of corruption, and they are far-reaching impact.
Fake degrees and fake certificates might look like a very easy shortcut to success, but in Malaysia, it's actually a very dangerous trap, and it brings some very serious consequences with it.
They can increase the job opportunity, so they don't need to go through a lot of interviews and a lot of issue and a lot of luck, a lot of hard work. So you can just pay them to have a fake certificate, and they can just go into a job easily, which is really not a good idea. And another thing is they can go easily like migrate to another country to have higher pay due to the currency change. So it's really not good.
It's also a reasonable and relatable topic, especially in this day and age.
It is not just about a person trying to get a job. They are misleading employers, deceiving them into believing they have a skill and qualification required for the position. The kind of decision undermines the integrity of her hiring process. Employees depends on degrees and certificates to assess whether candidates have the necessary knowledge and qualification to perform in the role.
People who use these certificates are first and foremost living a lie. They are lying almost every day. They are not trustworthy at all, because all they know is to lie their way up. Yes, the idea of fake it till you make it is psychologically helpful, but the thing is, what's not psychologically helpful is that when you're in a big company and when you're in a high position that requires and demands you to have tasks that are full with responsibility, you are essentially saying, oh, I can do this with ease. But when you finally put in that work, you don't even know what to do.
From shady online sellers to so-called degree mills, these scams hurt everyone. They distort the jobs market scene and undermining trust in qualifications.
And this impact can really affect a lot of people, because when someone who is unqualified hold positions of huge responsibilities, it can lead to poor decision making, and the operation it may not be efficient as a real worker, and even unethical practices in the workplace. Not only this harms the reputation of the business, but it can also affect the broader community. like healthcare, engineering, or like hiring someone without proper training, although the document states that they have proper training, it could lead to life or death consequences. Well, in the long run, this kind of corruption erodes trust in the institutions and damage the credibility of qualifications, making it hard for employers to distinguish between the real candidates and the one who took shortcuts like buying fake credentials.
For those using fake degrees, the short-term benefits come with long-term risk. Litigation, job loss, and destroying reputation or something kind of that. Organization employer suffer too with financial loss and damage trust one and qualifying employee cause harm or failure. On society, for those doing error, public trust in education and professional system. Most people live a risk is in fields like healthcare, aviation, and construction, where expertise is non-negotiable.
Using fake document, John is cheating the system and taking away opportunity from others who are genuinely qualified. The impact of a fake degree and certificate extend far beyond the individual. When someone with fake qualification get hired, especially for a serious role, they may not have the skill needed to perform the job effectively. Imagine a person with a fake medical degree working as a doctor or fake engineering certificate, leading a construction project. The consequences could be disaster. The business or organization may suffer from poor performance, which can lead to financial losses, safety hazards, and even harm to people's life.
The employers, because employers are looking for people who are, well, they want people who know what they're doing, right? Not people who lie. And I think most importantly with these people is that you can never even trust them as in a social context. Being friends with liars like this, who use fake degree certificates, fake diploma certificates, or whatever certificate, like I said earlier, not only will they lie when it comes to work, but they will lie even in a friendship. By heart, they are not trustworthy people. You cannot trust them even with the most simplest task, because they will put on a mask and they will make up things that don't even exist just to please you, to seduce you, to lure you into the idea that, hey, look, you know, I'm a CEO of a company, I can handle things very well. But the question is, are you really handling things well? Or are you simply faking it all? Now, other people who are affected by this is let's just say you have a family and you're basically putting your family at risk. You are lying to your family that you are actually a responsible and credible person. How does that make you feel? So my final thoughts on it is, people who use these to their advantage, they are not good people. They lie about everything. They are not credible in their work. They do not know what they're doing. So it's just a scam. That's what I think.
Well, this this is an act of corruption because it cheats the system. Well, it creates an unfair advantage for those who have not earned the qualification but they claim to be, and it's really bad. by fabricating their qualifications, they are technically stealing opportunities for those who have worked hard for their credentials and all the achievement they had did so far. And employers who trust the documents, right, are being deceived into hiring someone who is not qualified for this kind of job.
Imagine hiring a doctor, teachers, engineers, or something, only to discover their credentials are fake, shocking them. But this isn't just a minor deception, it's a form of corruption that determines trust, inequality, and safety in our society. Corruption isn't just about bribery, it's about dishonesty for personal gain. Fake degree and certificate fit this definition perfectly. By faking credential individuals, bypass hard work and fairness, and undermining a merit-based system meant to reward effort and ability. It's also the gateway for Farag where and qualifying people take job or responsibilities they can handle.
Imagine this scenario: someone's named John has been trying to land a job for months, but despite his best effort, he has never been able to break into industry he wants. One day, John finds an online service offering 5 college degree and professional certificate for a relative small fee. John can purchase a degree from a prestigious university and a certificate for the job has he been dreaming about. John decided to take the easy road and buy both the degree and certification. He updated his resume, include this fake certification, and submit application to several companies. Soon he get an interview for a high-paying job and ultimately lands the position. The hiring company never substance that John is not qualified for the role.
Imagine the risk when an unqualified individual takes on like crucial roles like doctor and engineers. And for example, you are going to a dentist, but the dentist has fake certificates for its dental clinic. What would you think? It's not just unethical, it's just straight out dangerous. Using fake credentials is a crime in Malaysia, punishable by fines or jail time. Initiatives like MyCreds, a secure digital verification system, aims to tackle this problem. But the real solution lies valuing honesty and hard work. Let's build a future where integrity and genuine effort are celebrated, keeping Malaysia's achievement real.
The consequences behind the corruption is that you get sentenced to jail, you get lots of law penalties, and even some country will even ban you from going to that place, like go there to work. So, and yeah, not good idea. Nobody want to go to jail, so don't do that. And a famous corruption is like China, because China is a very big country and a lot of people there study really hard, and some of them doesn't want to study hard because it's really hard to get into high colleges, like high level colleges, to train you, and some people will even pay to do that. And yeah, China have a lot, so
Indefinitely mislead our future employers and other people as well when we tell them we have so and so degree and so certification, but in reality we do not own it. Why this is becoming more of a normal, we would say, is mostly because more and more people are more and more people are trying to pay their way through to get some certifications or get some degrees or diplomas that they might as well not have.
So, addressing the issue on fake degrees, it requires strict verification process, like calling the university or like testing them out in the interview. So at least they need to make like a culture where both employers and employees prioritize honesty and competence to ensure that this won't happen ever again.
Ultimately, this corruption weakened the foundation of the fair and functioning society. So finally, fake degrees and certificates and justice are still dangerous. They represent a form of corruption that undermines fairness, trust, and safety. Let's turn against this by valuing inequality, promoting stronger verification system, and ensuring accountability. Because in the end, success based on trust and fraud is the only kind that lasts.
Fake degree and certificate are not just harmless action, they are a form of corruption that can have serious consequences of business, individual, and society as a whole. It is essential that we all remain vigilant and ensure that the qualification people present legitimate so we can maintain trust in both our education system and our workplace.
This is an important reminder to everyone. No matter what happens in life, you have to work for it. There's no easy way out of it because one way or another you will be caught and you will be reported as well. Even though it might be a simple fix that you think nobody will know, somebody does know eventually and it will be released to the public. And not just you who will be hurt, even your family and your friends, your career, and your future as well. Please avoid corruption, avoid bribery, and work hard to get what you want. Thank you.